Today's deck is about permanents that give us never-ending value every single turn without us having to do much at all. And these permanents are very difficult to remove unless you have a card called Farewell, of course. We're talking about Orzov Enchantments. That's right, today we're talking about Orzov Enchantments. Now, this deck is very basic in its nature. The idea is very simple. We're trying to win games here simply with Hallowed Haunting and Rabble Rousing. Hallowed Haunting spits out these spirit tokens every time we're casting an enchantment onto the battlefield, which most of this deck is made up completely of enchantments. Rabble Rousing being an enchantment, but also takes advantage of those tokens because when they attack, we create even more tokens, more threats on the board, and it's got a nice hideaway on there. And then we've also got another win con in Painful Quandary, one of my favorite cards. This thing forces the opponent to either take a lot of damage or discard cards every spell that they cast. Now, in order for us to get there, we've got some life gain tools like Tashiro and Splendor. And we've also got a nice little sweeper here with Path to Peril in case we run up against like soldiers and things like that. But there's one combo I want to talk about the most here, which kind of inspired us to play this deck. It's Skrell's Hive and Machiko. Skrell's Hive spits out these little mites every single turn. But what's interesting is that these mites are artifacts, right? And Machiko, if you don't know, gives 1/1 for each artifact or enchantment you control onto a creature, which can win the game on the spot instantaneously if you've got a lot of these mites out, which you should, because this comes down on 2, spits out mites every single turn. And then if you're, need to get that one last shot through to win the game, Machiko's a great way to do that. You put the 1/1 counters on something and it gets absolutely massive. But the deck is a lot of fun. Again, very simple deck. Idea is not super out of this world creativity or anything, but it's a really fun deck. I like enchantments. I wanted to play some enchantments today, and I love Painful Quandary, which really is the reason this whole thing kind of came about, aside from that Skrell's Hive combo. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're going to get right into it. And if you guys are new here, we do typically post videos 5 days a week here on the channel. So if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out so much, and I'd greatly appreciate it. But enjoy the games. We'll see you back here at the end. Peace out. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're playing some Orzov. We're playing some Orzov Enchantments. A very simple deck here where we're just trying to do some enchantment tribal stuff. Take advantage of things like Hallowed Haunting. And we've got some fun things like, the Quandary in this deck, which is really nice. This opening hand is really good curve out, so I'm going to keep it. No swamps in hand, though, but not that we need it with this sort of hand that we've got. So looking like a mono white deck for us right now. And another really solid pull off the top here. Esper color so far could be countered here. Nope. Hive does, in fact, stick to the board. Now let's hope the Hive can get some damage through here. The opponent, though, on Esper makes me a little nervous. Makes me a little nervous for things like Farewell down the road. That's tough, man. That's tough. I don't think there's much better play than this here available to us. So we're going to get another token down. They are going to start drawing some cards, but it does deal damage to them, which is nice. Kind of on the same page as the Skrell's Hive, though. We're going to be losing damage equally as fast. I would like to see my card draw engine come down. Some Cigar to Splendor would be nice. Opponent trying to avoid that toxic counter, that poison counter. And Skrell's Hive going off again. Path to Peril, not a helpful top deck right there, unfortunately. I'm going to attack and see what the opponent wants to do. Probably nothing, I would imagine. We haven't seen a single priority hold for a counter spell yet, so I'm feeling pretty confident that this is going to stick, which is why I'm going to just go ahead and slam it. We'll see what happens. Let's go, dude. Okay, so we get another 1/1. Very nice. We're about to flip that over next turn, which is also great. And now every time we play any sort of spell from our hand, aside from Path to Peril and Catilda, everything else in our deck is going to trigger Hallowed Haunting to get us some spirits. That's a lot of mono black going on here. I'm thinking that the Rafine's Tower is going to throw us off here. I'm not going to lie. All right. Well, if that's what you want to do, then I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of the Skrell's Hive. I think Wedding Announcement and Hallowed Haunting are going to do a much better job for us. So we're definitely against mono black. It took me a little while to get there and figure that out, but the more and more I'm seeing here, we're definitely against a simple mono black build here. And we're going to draw a card. Another Hallowed Haunting. Beautiful. All right, so I do feel a lot better about not seeing a Farewell now. Invoke Despair is an annoying card, but we can definitely get through that. We have plenty of enchantments that we can sacrifice to it, so Surprise. Another one. Oh, Painful Quandary is great. I just need to figure out, you know, how to get that swamps. Get both the swamps that we need in hand. We're going to attack with both of these, getting us another 4. We're just one shy of getting that Sigarda Splendor. Not that it matters. They either have a sweeper or they don't. Path to Peril comes to mind, obviously, which is probably why they're running the Esper land. Or we won. It's either we won right here or they've got a sweeper. That's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah, we definitely won. We definitely won. Would have been nice to get our Splendor down though and get that going. Not to mention Painful Quandary would have been nice too to get that going as well. Okay, I mean they've got, you know, they've got answers, but just I don't think they've got enough answers, to be honest. Gaining the 2 life. Sigarda Splendor comes in. And that's game. GG's. And not to mention we have Catilda in hand, and I mean we didn't even draw a swamp, and half our hand was a swamp card. So thank goodness we got through that okay. All right, very solid first game against Mono Black. I like that. I feel like we're gonna have a good matchup against Mono Black every time. We've run out way too many enchantments for the Invoke Despair really to matter. Opening hand I can keep. We've got another very similar looking start here. Ooh, okay, we're gonna go against a Rot Priest deck here. Oh, that's a solid pull right there, especially for this sort of matchup. Let's start things off though with an Ossification. Want that Rot Priest out of here. Out of here. No shot. Slow that Toxic down as fast as possible. And it's a rat. And the rat is not going to be able to get through. Well, actually it can. It's just a 2/2. I don't want to block with that. We're going to let that slide through. I wanted the Life of Tashiro to come down this turn, but even that wouldn't have killed the rat. So I didn't really have a great hit this turn for any of that. I would like to draw a swamp though. I'm starting to question if they're even in the deck. Starting to question myself here. Catilda's definitely the best play though, because you know getting one more enchantment next turn will be able to block the rat no problem. There we go. Let's go. And we have a solid answer with this, but is that what we want to do, or do we want to get the Hallowed Haunting in and play greedy? Kind of want to play greedy if I'm being honest. Let's do this. Let's do this. It doesn't really matter which way we go. I'm gonna go this route though. Gonna go this route. Smack him for 7. And about to get another, 7 attacker getting through again, taking him down, pretty far. Then Hallowed Haunting still in hand, being able to get played next turn. Hopefully well, we don't have any 1-drops, do we? No. Yeah. Probably gonna have to just take this next turn off here. Just kill the 1/1 with the Tashiro, get through with the 7, gain all the life. Life total not a factor in this game at all. Just the Toxic. Can this pump up? Oh, it can. It doesn't even... I thought it needed some sort of mana investment into it, but apparently not. All right. Easy as it goes, man. Easy as it goes right here. I suppose playing the Hallowed Haunting down before an attack would have been better, because I would have gotten 5, the extra damage, taking them down to 5, but doesn't really matter. I feel like we're so far ahead here. We're playing a bit lazy, but it's all good. We can afford to during this matchup. So going down to what, 5 Toxic? 5 poison? Yeah, GG's. They didn't find a 3rd land drop either, which was a bit of a bummer for them. They were stuck on that 2 lands for a while. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, great first 2 games, man. The second game there, again, a little sloppy. I'm going to try to clean that up a little bit, but felt pretty confident in that win. So I think that contributed to my lazy plays, but let's go ahead and drop this first. Get this tap lane out of the way. Azorius, huh? Hopefully ossification comes in handy, but if this isn't soldiers, it's definitely not going to. Hopefully it's soldiers. I've never really liked saying that out loud, but looks like it's gonna be soldiers. Let's go. Oh, and we have the absolute soldier killer coming in to Shiro. Love that. Absolutely love that. And we have great answers with ossifications going forward. This should be a really good game for us, I hope. Giada? Didn't expect that. Soldiers deck running Giada. All right, definitely gonna take this turn off to play the Hollowed Haunting. No reason not to. And a Paragon. Okay, not quite the soldiers deck I was expecting at all. It's just definitely gonna be more of a... Why Azorius though? I got me befuddled, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Again, we're pretty far ahead already. Gonna feel pretty good this turn because we're taking out the Paragon, taking out the Giada, and then we should be able to just overrun them with value here. We just gotta really hope they're not running sweepers. My gut tells me they're not, and the reason it's telling me they're not is just because why run things, you know, like creature if you're running out sweepers as well? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Another Giada, okay. And Athalia. Seeing a lot of the same stuff over and over, which is good. All right, let's send through all of these. Even if they get blocked, so be it. Yeah, send everything. And the reason I'm sending the mites through, even though they're going to get blocked here, obviously, is because if we get one through, which we are going to get through, we're going to have one more toxic counter or poison counter put onto our opponent, making all those lifelink now, which can make all the difference in the world going forward, but we'll see. We are open to anything now, though, because our hand is empty. Every card has been shown. We got to hope our top decks are amazing. Even though they don't really need to be, we definitely have more board state value than they do. And a swing through, I was gonna say with both would be kind of strange. Oh ho ho, I'd say that's a pretty good top deck. That's a pretty good one. There's a scoop. Yeah, any enchantment really, like if you really think about it and go through the list of every enchantment we had there, all the way down to our 2-drops like Tashiro would have been amazing, and we would have been able to just absolutely outvalue them there. So GG's, on to the next one. Let's go. Great start, man. Great start. Great start. He's widowy quitting. Oh, those TikToks kill me. Those TikToks kill me. He's widowy quitting while playing Magic. All right, opponent gets to go first. This hand is not great. That's much better, especially with Path to Peril here, because if we're against aggro, which we might be, showing some Jetmir, Demolition Field. So that's pretty much going to be a Field of Ruin, if I'm not mistaken. Sacrifice, destroy target non-basic land. Yeah. Field of Ruin. Mono black, maybe? Mono black, which we saw mono black once already. We feel pretty comfortable with that matchup. Going second in any matchup, obviously, drops your win rate drastically, so we'll try to see what we can do here. Orzov colors, okay. Don't exactly have a fantastic answer for that, but I have some chump blocks coming through with the wedding announcement. That may help us out a little bit here. And we do lead into rabble rousing pretty easily too, because we have the mana for it, but we do want to see a 4-drop come down here. Honestly, Sigarda Splendor would be nice because I'd like to see some life gain. Our life total is being depleted pretty fast here. Opponent didn't play a 4th land drop yet. Still early though. Pilfer? Oh, you're kidding me. Ooh, that's not bad actually. It's not the worst thing in the world because I do want to get these through. Get some massive damage here. Let's go. We take the lead on the damage front. And we get another chump blocker. Boom, boom, bam. And then another Might is just going to pump up the Machiko again. That's the beauty between the Mites and the Machiko, is that the Skrell's Hive spits out these artifacts, which do, you know, go into the favor of Machiko pumping up the field. The opponent, though, hitting us with the Path to Peril. Absolutely dookying on us. Yes. Path to Peril not going to be very helpful, is it? So let's just go ahead and do one of these. And we just gotta hope that all of our top decks here on out are just bangers. I don't know why we just can't seem to find our draw mechanics like Sigarda Splendor, man. We really need those. And that'll do it. That'll do it for show. Let's pretend like we drew something crazy. We dare you to attack into our Wandering Emperor. You won't do it. Actually, I kind of want them to attack, though. Maybe we should have just played the land out just so they would attack. But I mean, would they even attack into the portrait anyways? I highly doubt it. Okay, never mind. I would prefer they didn't attack if you could just hold on. Not attack, thank you. Oh. Not a good listener, huh? Now we're taking 3 a pop. I'm really regretting stealing this, huh? We should have stole this. Obviously, hindsight being 2020, we didn't know they had that coming in, so... All right, I do need to produce a blocker here, so believe it or not, we're only sending in 1. Ugh. Vomit inducing, man. That sucks. We just lose here, actually. Yeah, we just lose here because if they swing through with both of these, which they will, we only have 1 blocker. The other gets through, and then we take 2 damage from the draw and a damage from the Skrell's Hive. So that'll do it. Little Orzov trickery from the opponent. Honestly, that Pilfer was pretty solid too. I forgot about that. Yeah, they had some pretty good hits against us, not gonna lie. That Path to Peril sweeping the board and then the Pilfer to take our rabble rousing was pretty nuts. Dang it. Dang it. All right, that was a tough pill to swallow there, but that's all right. It was bound to happen. We're good. All right, Travis Lee, what do we got here? It's keepable. I mean, we got the rabble rousing, we got the hive to get things going, but oof, mono red. Okay, we're gonna be taking a bit of a beating here from mono red. I don't love Catilda on 3 here. Oh, there we go. That's much better, much better. That feels a lot better, actually. Okay. The fire breather is interesting. Maybe we take the fire breather out because... Yeah, let's take it out. Are we gonna have better targets? Nah, probably not. Probably not. Flame breather down. Life of Tashira was gonna play that and just gain the 2 life, but it's all good. Lightning strike and then probably a Ronin to the face here. Okay. Wasted a lightning strike on our face, which is good. The more burn spells to our face, the better, because it does get us to a much more protected Catilda, which in the end game is what we're shooting for, because Catilda with the lifelink body can get us back into this game. No matter how bad it really gets, as long as it stays alive long enough. All right, Ronin coming down again. That's fine. We'll just keep recovering that 2 damage with the Tashiro and another Tashiro. Okay, I mean, it's pretty solid. I'll take it. I'll take it. It resets the board a little bit, but I would have liked the land there in order to get maybe like a Splendor down just to get that going too, but that's all right. Tashiro flips over as a 2/3 body next turn, which will stop the Ronin from being able to attack through unless they, of course, want to you know, burn it with some sort of spell. Ossification. Still at 15, man. These Tashiros really putting in work here. All right, I think it's time for Catilda. It will be a 4 toughness body, which should, you know, avoid most things. Obviously, double play with fire would be pretty bad. Lightning strike plus play with fire, but they will need 2 spells typically to kill this. It's pretty rare that we see something burn for more than that. It does exist, though. They are out there. Only 1 card in hand we don't know of, so we're looking pretty good right now. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. That should honestly be the game right there. Another land though would really solidify things. Just cannot find that land right now, which sure, fine. All right, let's get this in, and I'm swinging with everything here. Really no reason to hold back. We're gaining 5 life off of this over the top, so sending everything over. Drawing a card, hopefully a land. No, another rabble rousing. Just as many rabble rousings as lands. You know, that's normal. It's a normal thing. All 3 rabble rousings in the entire deck in my hand. You know, it's fine. No problems. No problems here. This is normal. Nobody panic. Play with fire to the face. Takes us to 17. I will say this. We were saved 100% by the Tashiros. They were absolutely the MVP of today's build. Against this particular match, at least. And there's our land. That's what we needed right there. Splendor coming down. Attack through here. Let's get another body with the wedding announcement. No need to keep rushing through. We're at 20 life total now, and should be able to draw extra cards now with Splendor every turn. There really is no coming back for red here, but they're going to try to make it, you know, most interesting game they possibly can. They send everything, because why not, you know? Kill the thing that creates treasures, of course. Draw the extra card, and here's where things get really bad for our friend here. Yeah, GG's. All right, we had rabble rousing coming in there, obviously creating 3 extra bodies, gaining 6 life at that point. Solid stuff. All right, glad we got that one back. That felt really clean. Tashiros, again, just can't stress enough how good those cards are against mono red. It's really why the cards are in the deck. All right, I get to go first, and I got the hive to kick things off. I definitely will keep this. The curve is just absolutely stunning. It does seem like most of our games, our curve out has been really nice. All right, there was some sort of priority stop there. Could it be Tamiyo safekeeping maybe? I would imagine so. If they didn't play a creature, I can't imagine for 1 green what that could have been. And March of Otherworldly Light, they exile what? Sun's Twilight. Okay, don't have any clue what they're on yet. I'm gonna send out the Catilda here because, you know, not seeing any red or black mana here, it typically means they're working obviously with things like this. So yeah, it looks like a Selesnya poison deck, but yeah, it is. Okay, strange start for them though here. It really is. All right, we're gonna attack over the top for 2 here. We're definitely gonna allow this to get through. It'll take us right back to 20. Obviously 2 toxic is what's more important than the life total, but I want to make sure we're able to draw 1 extra card here. So gonna let the 2 damage get through. I had no intentions of blocking there. Well, now it's 3 damage. That's unfortunate. All right, we got the ability to create blockers now, which is nice. Yeah, I think I'll take that opportunity to do so. And a second rabble rousing seems really nice, but so does a Hollowed Haunting. All right, we swing through with this. We create the 1/1 for the block. We're gonna take another 2 toxic, actually taking 3. But this time, at least, hopefully, we'll be able to draw that extra card. We're waiting until I have a Catilda that's sizable enough that I want to actually make a block against the Singer, because I'm not willing to trade the Catilda here. Oh, they're just trying to keep me off of the extra card. That's fine. Fair enough. Ooh, Hollowed Haunting. Okay. Do we play that first or the Quandary? I think we go Quandary first. Just make their life as tough as possible here. All right, we do have enough to make a block on the Stinger now, but we've seen some indestructibility like Tie of Our Stand. Man, plus we want to activate the rabble rousing if we can. And we want to draw extra cards. I don't know. I think I've got to attack here. We're getting awfully close to a really uncomfortable spot here, though, with the poison counters. Is the only thing. These things dish out 2 at a time, which is really gnarly. And what's nice here too is when we put them down to 11 here, whenever they cast a spell, it's going to get a lot tougher for them to take the 5 damage off the Quandary. It's not exactly what they want to be doing. So discarding, I'm sure, is probably coming down. Nice. Oh, we get a Mondrak. Let's go. Still trying to keep us off that drawing the cards, man. They just don't want to see us succeed, man. Oh, that's so good. Okay. A second one is nice, because that will open the door for even more blockers going forward. All right. You're not going to keep me from drawing a card this time. No shot. 2 blockers this time, buddy. Plus Painful Quandary is going to make you have to discard your entire hand if you want to keep playing stuff. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. I mean, look at our board state here. The only thing that really scares me is farewells. Obviously, if we run into someone running a farewell, we're going to get absolutely blown out of the water. But Besage you. Okay. Smart. Smart. Swing through with both, but we kind of know all their tricks now. Nothing to really hide from us here. That's good. And this should do it. Oh, yeah. This should definitely do it. Let's go Hallowed Haunting and Skrell's Hive. And that is lethal, my friends. Boom, boom. And GG's. Let's go. We've been running into a lot of Selesnya poison with this deck, so I'm guessing that's more of an algorithm thing. So I kind of like our odds in that matchup too, if I'm being honest, especially if we find Tashiro early. So GG. All right, we're cruising along, which is good because we've lost a lot of rank. So I'm trying to get that back, man. Hopefully in these next couple of videos, I have some pretty cool ideas I'm willing to explore, but I'm a little afraid that when we explore new ideas, typically takes us off track of rank. So glad we're getting a little of that back. This name's familiar. Did I just play this person? I feel like this name's familiar. No, it's Rakdos. Maybe it's someone on my friends list? It is. That's why it's familiar. Okay. So this is a watcher of the stream. Let's go ahead and take this down. A watcher of the stream. I mean the videos probably. All right. Well, and a stream, because if you're on my friends list, that means we've played against each other in a viewer battles. So this should be interesting. Braids. Are they going to sacrifice a land? They don't. All right. Get down the 1/1, which is a good block for Braids, but Braids being able to obviously sacrifice stuff is a little scary. Scary. I was actually thinking about making a Braids deck myself, and a Grixis build. That's not good. Dross is very bad. It's a lot of power coming out early here. Do 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 do. Boom boom. No can do, partner. No can do. All right, we're gonna play the Splendor out here. Obviously, we know we're not drawing any extra cards anytime soon, but I do plan on pulling out the Path to Peril hopefully soon, as long as we can stay alive long enough, and then from there we should hopefully be able to reset. But taking 6 damage a pop does not exactly scream like that we're gonna survive. This is a 6 mana play here though, which is really tough. Nixless just made things even more interesting. Gotta drop at least one of those, right? That Dross, man, I don't think we're gonna be able to overcome it, especially with 2 obs on the field. Yikes. Big yikes. All right, well, Dross can't be blocked to gain the 1, which puts us right in a good spot to survive at least a turn, I guess. But no, we still die because they hit us for 6. We draw, we get the Skrell's Hive going off, and then we just die. So there's that. Plus, I'd have to discard both my cards from my hand from the Obnix list. This deck just generated so much power so quick. So shout out to Drew for this one, man. Well done. Now, again, I could have discarded both those cards there to try to get some sort of survivability, but they would have hit us for 6. We would have been dealt 1 by the Skrell's Hive, and it would have been game anyway. So, solid game. I mean, that was just a lot of damage really fast. I couldn't keep up. Was there anything we could have drawn early on maybe to save us? We did have the ossification on. Let's see. I'm just going to do a little recalibrate here. Took the Requisitioner on 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we could have won that one. That's tough. All right, let's get it. Let's finish this video strong, man. A couple losses, no big deal. Got a handful of wins, man. Feeling pretty good about this one. Ossification into a pretty expensive hand, but I mean, we have Catilda. Yeah, let's keep it. We got a good game already. Someone GG'd us. Uh-oh. Better come with that heat. You better come with the heat. All right, no plays from the opponent on turn 2. Let's see if we can get a Skrell's Hive to resolve. It does. No counter magic from the opponent. No make disappears. No negates. All right, we see a Kaito. And they create the 1/1. Let's go. And then we are going to create the Catilda because with black, as you know, with the opponent running swamps, if they're going to remove it, they're going to remove it. They're always going to have that. It doesn't really matter. With red, you want to be careful on when you play Catilda because there's only certain burn spells that can reach as far as, you know, a certain amount of toughness. But if you're running swamps, you know, if you got the kill spells, you got it. So let's see if they've got it. I like my hand a lot. Now it went from a, you know, a tough hand keep, but we would top deck the Hive, and now we've got a nice curve out to the 5 spot. Feeling good. Kaito pluses up. Okay.
I can run circles around you.
Definitely think I'm gonna go double ossification here. I think so. Really investing pretty heavily into this one land. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Field of Ruin can't hit it anyways. All right, took care of the 2 planeswalkers they currently have, but I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more where that came from if we're seeing both Kaitos this early. And the opponent pulls out a Shieldred. Hopefully my 4/4 over the top can gain us that life back enough so that we don't have to worry too much about it. Let's not worry about the Splendor just yet. I mean, it is life gain though, but it is also card draw. That's tough. I think it's rabble rousing though, if I'm being honest. Double the rabble rousing, don't mind if I do. We'll swing through with both of these. They can't block one of the 1/1s, so that's good. Oh, they can. I'm sorry, that just can't be blocked. It can block though. Yikes. All right, well, they can block both of those. That's fine. At least we get the 1/1s that can block on the return fire, so that's honestly more important. And they Silver Scrutiny for 4. It's a lot of life gain. Sheesh. Surprised I didn't attack there. Trying to pressure us a little bit. All right, well, I think the best thing here is to get the Quandary down to stop things like that from being super duper effective. All right, double up on the rabble rousing. We haven't seen any planes from the opponent here, which means, ooh, Machiko could be solid, but I think I'm gonna go Wedding Announcement. Because Machiko, I don't think would trigger when it would trigger after the attack has been already done, right? Actually, no, Machiko probably would work. Ah, I should have gone Machiko. Dang it. Yeah, I was thinking that Machiko would come in and trigger after the damage already resolves, but actually would probably come in and then we'd choose from there how we wanted to handle it. They discard a card. They kill my Catilda, sure. But Catilda's just going to come right back as an enchantment on one of these, you know, 1/1s here. But that doesn't mean they don't have another counter spell of some sort. They do have Urtai, obviously. All right, let's get the Splendor down first. I don't know, actually. 6/6 over the top. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit greedy here. Let's go with this first. Okay, they do have counter magic. Good to know. Glad I played this over the Catilda play. And we're gonna get 9 another Skrell's Hive here. Make disappear. They do sack their creature to avoid us from being able to pay the 2. We decline. Now, did they take the 5 damage for that? No, they discard a card. They just discarded a land. All right. And then we go Skrell's Hive. Swing everything but this, because once we start getting those poison counters down, we can get those into lifelink bodies. So let's just wait on that so we can build a little bit more of a force to get around. All right, they're down to 9. Tashiro's nice. It's life gain. I don't know if I played this one very well. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this was a tough one though. The mirror control, you just never know if they're holding counters or not. But I'm happy I got the Quandary down as early as I did. I honestly think that was the play there over the Cigar to Splendor, obviously, because drawing cards was just gonna make us take 2 damage anyways. So that'll do it. GG's. No sweepers from the opponent here. I was a little bit afraid there that they were gonna run out the Path to Peril. Thank goodness they didn't have that. So GG. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's list. We got some pretty cool lists coming up, you know, the next couple of days. I think we've got some Grixis Sacrifice, some Bant token stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun, but thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. There is one more thing I do want to talk about, though, before I get out of here. There may not be a video on Friday. I was able to get 4 done this weekend. Not a 5th like I typically do. Things were a little tough, man. Taking some hits on the ladder this week. It was pretty brutal. Trying to experiment with some really nonsensical things, but you know, got it dialed in towards the end, but didn't have enough time to get that 5th video. If I'm able to record it sometime during the week after work, I will, but I do have a day job, so it's unfortunate that I have to record everything crammed in on the weekends, if you don't already know. So if I don't quite make it, it just doesn't happen. But be on the lookout. I'll let you know hopefully by Thursday's video if there will be a Friday video, but hopefully there will be. If not, there's also a stream this Wednesday. Be sure to come check that out. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, but thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end. That means the world to me as well. It helps out a ton with the YouTube algorithm stuff, so thank you for that. And a huge shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel, so huge shout out to them for helping sponsor this channel and keeping this thing afloat. I appreciate it very, very much. It helps more than you might know, and just want to give my appreciation to those people who help support me and just give my thanks. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see ya on the next video. Till next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Spence, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the Mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.